Good morning, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on the Faded Denim journal, which is the kit from Nanine at Collagetype, and the links to everything will be in my description, links to Nanine's shop and to the actual kits that I've used. So I've finally sewn in the signature. So those of you that have been with me a while, hello, welcome back, will know that I'm packing up to move and I lost my excuse me, I lost my package with my awl and my binding thread, etc in it, so I couldn't bind any of my journals, and I've got a few there sitting waiting to be bound. So I found it, I retrieved it. It wasn't at the new house, it was here, and I've bound the journal. So I'm going to give you a quick look through. It's been a little while since we worked on this. I'm trying to think. We did put these flips in together, yeah. So last video we put these flips in together. I've got a little tag here, but this wasn't on. Yep, so I've put this little pocket on the inside here. And I'm going to put something on the inside of that, but we're going to do that later. Yeah, so you've seen, if you've been watching it with me so far, you'll know all that's in it. If you haven't, I'm showing you now, but if you would like to go back and look, I love that washi tape. You know, the videos are all there somewhere. They will be in a playlist soon, but they are not in a playlist at the moment. But it's only been over, I don't know, a week, maybe two. It's not been a long time, so you'll easily be able to find it if you're looking for it. So I put the envelope in the middle that I said I was going to. It doesn't seal up because it's the flap is quite a big one to put something in and out, so that's going to have to just be glued down and left. Well, it won't be on show when there's a journal card in it, and obviously I haven't cut the window out and I don't intend to. I'm going to put something over that. I didn't want it with a window in, so I haven't got a window in it. Beautiful papers, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure there's nothing there that you didn't see. I'm sure I went through and showed you the signature, even though it wasn't sewn in. So that's not quite down yet. I haven't decided what to do with that, whether to glue it down or leave it. Right, that's something I need to do. That's the other side of the envelope. I'm going to create some kind of a tip-in on it. Music paper, and then the back again. I don't know if it had that little bit of lace down it, but I was having trouble lifting it up and down, so I put a little bit of, it is antique or vintage at least, lace that. And then where's my little card gone? That again there. Whoops. Okay, so that's the signature sewn in. I have got some ribbon or tape. I think it's grosgrain ribbon, I think that's called. That's going to be the closure. And I have backed, or matted rather, the plate that's going on the front, because this gold behind it just did something for it. So that will be going on there like that, which we may do if we get time. Like I said, I am packing up to move, and we are moving in 6 days, so the video, you will still get a video every day, but they may not be really long videos. I've also decided, if you saw me with my BB craft haul, I made a few little pieces of jewellery for the journals, and rather than find a home and pack that away, etc., I've decided that one can come on here. It's just got a little bit of yellow. It's got that lovely yellow love heart, like this bird's yellow breast. So I just thought that might go nice, and it's another piece used up. So what have I got? Oh, I just wanted to show you this sheet. I meant to show you it last time and I forgot. So I'm sure you all know Tanya at Tatty Treasure, but if you don't, her YouTube channel is Tatty Treasures, and her Patreon group get an exclusive add-on piece to some of the kits from Nanine at Collagetype. It is just for Patreon, nobody else gets these. And this one, is this month? I can't remember. Anyway, so this is the one that came for this kit, so I've got some extra little bits not available with the other parts of the kit to use in the journal. So that's, I've printed it out twice, so I've got them cut up here, and this is what we've got. This is what we've got left. Oh, I don't know if you could see that in the corner or not, could you? Another charity shop find. Look at that, that's a ball absolutely full of lovely blue eyelash trim. Yay. Okay, what have we got going on here? So we have got a frog in my throat. Tags and journal cards. Okay, so I think, yeah, I backed them all last time you saw them, but I hadn't stitched around any of them. I've stitched around quite a few of them now, not all of them because I want some different looks. These are just pieces of paper that I'm going to put in a stationery, but they're all kind of pocket fillers. Yep, some I haven't stitched at all, others I have. Some of these will want embellishments, some won't. I mean, that you could put something in this corner if you wanted to, but how beautiful are those birds? Oh, that's one of my index cards. So these are for sale on my Etsy shop at the moment. They're actually Marks and Spencer's index cards, and I found a set of them, so they are, I think they probably are vintage. I think anything indexy card must be now, because we're so digital with everything, aren't we? I just did a bit of stitching on it, put one of those stickers on it, and I thought the blue went just to bring the changes, so I've put that in. There's another bit of those birds. I have a feeling that was a piece of paper that I cut up, and I might be wrong. Nanine might have made it. So yeah, so these are all out of the kit, the postcards, the tags, everything. I've just backed everything. That's like a big ticket, but I've backed it for, writing on. That's not from the kit, but I thought it went. Right, that needs, that does, and that does, and that does, and that does. They all need something through. These have got bits of lace on them, all backed. Okay, just ready to stick in. So, as usual, we're going to have a nice full journal. Don't think I'm going to put quite as many pockets in as I usually do, but it certainly will have lots of tags. I'm sure you've seen that envelope. Yeah, I think I made that with you as well. You might not have seen it in there. It just needs a focal point on it, and the envelope needs a bit of embellishing as well, so that needs doing. Then I had a little piece of this peacock paper left from backing something else, I believe. Oh, I just love it. So I just cut it down the middle. I just put it on some thin paper backing, so it is backed, so it's stiff. Stitched around 3 sides and cut a notch out, so I think I'm going to put those in the flip outs front and back, just to make some nice side tucks. Might do that first. Yeah, this was just a piece of scrapbooking card that was left over, and I just cut into a tag shape when I was going through some of my scrapbooking pieces. It might have been with the Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook group challenge, but it might have been in a different one, I don't know. But the blue and the wood goes really nice, so with some embellishment on it. That could go in here. Yeah, I think they're 2 small pieces off this, they are, and I just left them together. Yeah, so they're really embellishments for, this can be a piece all on its own. It could be like a little file folder that you embellish, put a pocket inside, etc. I just cut them out together and backed them and folded them for, just to tuck in a pocket. I've got those beautiful peacock feathers on them that I'm really liking. Yep, so that's just a pocket filler. Oh yeah, here's the big piece that I cut up, and I just backed it, and that again is going to be a pocket filler. I've hit the jackpot here. Look, that's the pocket. I don't know if you can see right over there. That's the pocket off it, which will go in somewhere. Right, these triple pockets you've seen me make loads of times if you've been with me a while. If you haven't, if you pop back and look at some of the other videos I've done, you'll see them, but I am sure it won't be long before I'm making them in Christmas paper. So they are literally 3 pieces of card, as easy as that. I think I can't remember what it was, like 12 centimetres, 7 centimetres and 5, something like that, maybe 4. Just staggered them, stitched them together, cut notch out. It's just with all these lovely little, you know, bits and pieces that we've got, oops, we can make really loaded pockets with them. So I thought they were good value for money, as it were, in relation to, you know, getting some stuff in the journal. Yeah, they're going to be gorgeous, aren't they? So I made 2 of those, so I thought we could put one in the first half of the signature and one in the second half. So that's a pocket ready to go, that's a pocket ready to go. I did think about putting that on actually on 3 sides so it could flip out and maybe have a tuck in there, so I'm going to keep that with the pockets. 2 pockets from the kit that I haven't done anything with, just cut them out how they're supposed to be and folded them over to put in. I'll explain about that in a minute. So what's left of the kit? Move everything off here. So as you can see, I've got all my bits on this tray, which I use quite often now. It's a good idea. So these are, well, they're just flowers that I've pulled and stickers out of my pot on my table. So these here are, I haven't cut the corners off that yet. So these are what Denim calls elements. So these are like the embellishments, you know, squares of paper, stamps, you know, pretty pictures that match the papers. So we'll call them embellishments. Oops. Just all my little flowers. And these are the same, because there's 2 kits here. There's a journal kit and a file folder kit or folio kit. Yep, so the key came on one of them. That's the tape measure. I love that tape measure. I'm thinking I might put that on that envelope in the middle. That came on this free add-on from Tatty Treasures Patreon. Loving these labels. So this is the one that I've put front and back. I just printed it onto cream card rather than white, just to tie it in. Yeah, if you've been watching this, I'm sure you've seen all these. There's another lovely ticket. I'm sure I've used some of those on something. Yeah, so she certainly does give you plenty of you know, embellishments and pieces to play with and create with. You know, you could make a 3 signature journal with this and, you know, just keep creating pieces of ephemera till the cows come home, as they say. There's a tag there I haven't quite cut out and backed. Yep, and then this is all that's left from the kits paper wise, so I did quite a good job using up the papers. I'm very, very pleased, because these, if you remember, I printed some out one-sided and I couldn't print the other side out of the papers. I don't think I've got any left now, and there was 2 left and I cut them up. No, there was 1 left. It was double-sided, yeah, just 1 page, look, folded over, and I just cut it up, and obviously because it was double-sided I managed to get 3 different patterns. So that was, you know, using that up. So I've managed to use everything up. So I've got that small piece, that small piece, that looks like it's been folded over. I obviously had a plan for that and didn't use it. Yeah, and this beautiful, beautiful page, which I absolutely love. I think this might be my favourite page. So I keep saying I'm going to do something with it, and I am. I just need to think what. That might just be a beautiful journal card, I don't know. That'll probably be the last thing I do, because I don't want to spoil it. I want to think about what I'm doing. Is that everything? What else? I've got a little blue bow there that was kicking around. Oh yeah, 3 pieces of, I think there's 3. Snippet tape, I don't know, what would you call that? I always forget what I call it. Snippet roll, I don't know. Anyway, I thought if I needed some, you know, something different embellishment wise, I could. I mean, that piece can just have bits put on it and made into a tuck or just an embellishment or anything, and so can these. I can cut them as long as I just put a dab of glue where the sewing is, cut them, and you know, put bits of lace on, bits from the kit, all these little bits. So there's bits in here from the kit, all the little tiny labels and things, a few butterflies of mine and lace, you know, and just make some clusters. That's the word I was looking for. So that's all I've got, apart from this, which I said, oops, losing a stamp. I'll explain to you in a minute. Those are my pockets, yeah. So these were just 4 little pieces of paper. I think that these long two, especially, particularly, I know for sure, can't get my words out, these long two were definitely scraps that I didn't want to throw away or put in the scrap box. As you know, I'm on a bit of a drive to not keep creating scraps and then, you know, inventing ways to use them up. So I'm trying to use scraps as I make them, as it were, even if I make them into something that then has to be put away into stash. But the idea is that I haven't got tons of scraps. I mean, I have packed my scrap boxes up, and I packed them up over a week ago, so I've still got those to get at. My aim is not to create more scraps in the meantime to put in those boxes. Okay, so I've got 4 scraps, and they were just paper thickness, so I just packed them onto some book page, just glue book page is what it was, and my idea is just to create some tabs. So they'll be all 4 different, won't have any the same, but they will be matching the papers. I'm all fingers and thumbs, aren't I? Yeah, and that's 4 pieces of, make sure I'm doing them the right way so that they go against each other. No, I don't think it matters, does it, because they turn round. Yeah, I can be a bit daft sometimes, but you get used to it. Yeah, so I just thought 4 would make 2 nice tabs for pages. They do just fit. Now, I'm not sure if these weren't just, are you going to come out of there? Part of the elements. These 2 might just have been little bits of little squares that Nadine put in the kit. I've got you. Meeting myself coming backwards with this. There we go. Out you go, and you. Yeah, so there was still a little bit of scrapbook, but less, and I got two tabs out of it. Lovely. Okay, so I'll put them on there as well. So there's a lot to do. I'm not going to make it a really long video. I'm just going to keep going, do what I can on video, and then the rest I will complete off video, off film, and the next thing you will see after this video will be a flip through of this particular journal. Okay, so let us, pockets. What shall we do? I don't know whether to put the front on here and let it be drying, but then I can't get in the book, can I, to fill it? Let's put some string through these while I have a think. So there's a lot of embellishing. Oh dear, I didn't want that much. Actually, it might be an idea to have a smaller ball out and put the rest away, so that's what I did. What was I saying? Yeah, there's a lot of embellishing to do. Right, how am I going to have these through? I'm just going to tie a knot in this one, and then I'll try a few different ways. 2 knots. So I need to embellish the tags. I've got pockets to put in that then need embellishing. Anything else? Pockets and embellishing, that seems to be it, doesn't it? Yeah, so I think I will put the pockets in and then embellish them in. Oh, I've done the same thing. Okay, we'll have this one like this. Next one I'll put through double if my brain is in gear. Lovely colour, isn't it? yeah, put the pockets in, then embellish them, and then put tags in and journal cards, and embellish any that need to, and see how far that takes us, because then it's a matter of how many do I want with that in? One more? I've only got one more with a hole in. What was I saying? I remember saying then it's a matter of, but I don't know what was following it. Putting the topper on the front probably. Oh yeah, and I'm waiting for some lace, so it will have lace down the spine. I am waiting for it to come through the post. I did half expect it to be here today, but it hasn't arrived. Not that I could have put it on until I've finished anyway. It's a little bit long, is it? Put another knot in it. Yeah, I think they'll be nice hanging out. I can always trim those down if they're... shall we have a bow? We can always trim them down if they're too long once I decide where they're going. I do really like the colour though. You know me and tiny bows, I've got big fingers. I struggle with them at the best of time. But with hairy, the thing is, it's because it's hairy, it's quite forgiving, isn't it? Quite like the wildness of that. Okay, so yes, they're going to want something on them. I was thinking about, oh dear, look, it's snowing blue fluff. I was thinking about putting just a bit of lace on these. There's a scrappy bit that wants using up. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And it goes with that. Let's have some Fabri-Tac on it and a glue page. Okay, I hope you're all well and getting some crafting in. Let me know if you are. I'm always interested to know what everybody's up to. I've got oh gosh, we don't want all that, thank you. I've got craft projects coming out of my got projects coming out of my ears at the minute. So many I want to do. I feel like the moving is taking all my time up. As soon as we get that sorted. Where's my glue spreader gone? I've lost it now. It's in the glue box. Yeah, oops, I'll feel once we've got that sorted. I mean, there'll be a lot to do when we move in, but I'm not going to... Oh, goodness me. I don't want a smidge, thank you. I'm not going to, you know, make myself poorly trying to do it all at once, because I just can't do that anymore. Right, we've got a glue issue here. What's the matter with you? That's it. The only issue now is it's all over my fingers. If I let it dry a minute, it should peel off. Let us not do anything with that. I will find ourselves goobered up. Okay, so, yep, like that one. I just want a bit of something on this one then. Oh, I've got a bit of a tab here. Does that look odd? Oh, it's wood and wood on the back. Yeah, it looks odd. Just stick a bit of this on it. We'll just go with a bit of blue lace. That way, yeah. And I think, because I'm still trying to let that glue dry on the end of my thumb, I think I might use some of this art glitter. I know it won't grab quite as quick, but it won't be as messy, and it will grab. Right, bear with me a minute while I just peel this off my thumb. Nice. Oops, sorry, I probably shut the microphone then. That's better. Okay. So these are like the little housekeeping jobs that have to be done, and there seems to be no end of them. I could sit for hours just doing, you know, putting lace on tabs and filling them, and putting eyelets on and all that kind of thing. Right, so they probably all want, they're all very plain, aren't they? Yeah, they all want some embellishment on them, but we'll leave them over there to dry. I'll move that, no I won't move it out of the way because we're going to fill it. Let's look at these two side tucks. I'm getting a bit hemmed in here. Glue over there, let's move that topper and that. What jumped back at me? Stop it. Okay, that's it. I think I've got a bit of space now. Yeah, I was thinking in here for these because it's like it opens up, but then what's the story, as it were. And I know it's lovely journaling space, but it just felt like it should be like it opens up and haha, we have this. If that makes sense to you. And there should be plenty of, well, there will be plenty of journaling in it because I am not going to fill all the pages this time. I'm going to resist. There are a lot of pages in here that are really beautiful, so they're not going to need, you know, lots of stuff on them, but are still plain enough, for want of a better word, to journal on. Light enough maybe. So do we think middle again, kind of in the middle of that? And is that where I want it? I don't want it that way, do I? No, because then when it's folded over it will keep whatever's going in there in. So yes, that's where I want it. Now I would like to use Fabri-Tac, but it's playing up, isn't it? And I'm going to be in a right. Let's go with this. It's just, I mean, this will stick the stitching down just as well as Fabri-Tac will. It's just, I don't get any movement. Once it's down, it grabs and that's it. There's no thinking time. So we want to be right over here. Oops, sorry. See, I blobbed it down now. I hope that hasn't caused a... I'm stretching around you, I probably wobbled you then as well. I love these little bits of threads hanging off as well. And the wonky stitching. Yeah. It's very eclectic, that, isn't it? So we've got like the linen, the pattern on the linen, the pattern on there. This is a different pattern again, this is a different pattern again. Yeah, very eclectic, and yet, well, it's quite appealing for me. Yeah, I thought about embellishing that as well. Might put a little bit of something on it, but you know, whoever owns a journal can, sorry, can write on there, personalise it, etc. You're stuck. I'll leave you open, I think, a few minutes while we look at the back one. I've left the pin out of my glue, but so kind of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, they are all different colours, but they, you know, they're all in the same, what's the word, colour palette. It's not a word, it's a phrase, I don't know. But yeah, they're all from the same colour palette, I think. Anyway, I like it. I always say to you, and I've said it a few times, you have to make what you like. You can't second guess what you think other people want, because that, well, in my opinion, that's where it all goes wrong. If you make something you like, chances are there are going to be other people out there that like it too. Yeah, just as well as there'll be other people out there that really don't like it too. I don't know if that was a bit higher, but it's down now. Are you straight? No. Oh no. Oh gosh, I even got to move it. Wow. Have I gone too far the other way? I can't believe that let me move it. That's not bad. It's still a little bit wonky. Close this front one now, I think. That glitter dries quick, that must be. Yeah, when you leave it open and turn other pages that go as well, it's really nice. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really pleased with those, actually. Really pleased with them. Okay, so we'll just give that a minute or two. So we're going to have, we've got those two, we've got these two, and we've got these two. These are going to be the main 6 pockets, if you like, because these are going to hold a lot. So we want one of these in the back signature and one of these in the back signature, and the same for the front. So we'll have a look at the back while that's, obviously we've got a couple of other things to put in, but these are the main. So where might I want that nice heavy pocket? Oh, it will be heavy. Quite a lot going on there, isn't there? It's beautiful paper, that. It's dark, but I think you could still probably write on it. That will have a tip-in of some description in it, so we'll avoid that area for now. That's next door's bringing the dustbin down, I think. Or my other neighbour bringing mine down, which she likes to do, down the side of the house. I'm not going to hang anything from that, that is definitely journaling. That looks a nice one to have something on. Opposite this nice plain white one, so we can put a lot in there. So yeah, it's a nice thick paper. So do we want one of those, or do we want one? No, I like that. Shall we just go for it and put it in? How close to the middle am I? We've turned quite a few, haven't we? Yeah, that's a nice plain one. Yeah, because there's still a lot of writing space there when you take out whatever. So if that goes there, like I say, we've still got a couple more things to put in. That's the file folder. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. So let's do it, otherwise we'll never get it finished. Right. This is the thing, I've left the lid off, but it's a new bottle, so that shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. But I have to remember to do this square. Might have to turn it to face me rather than you. Again, if it goes wrong, we can disguise it with lots of tags that go over the edge, etc. Oh, do you know, I was thinking I should have put that down with a hole at the top for more. Although it'd probably be heavy enough. Yep, so sorry if you've not got a good view there. Oh. Yeah, it's nice, I like it. I think it needed a plainish page behind it. Not just because this is very colourful, but all the tags that go in it are going to be too. I can close you up now. Yeah. So it won't take me long off camera just to pop some embellishments everywhere and fill in the pockets if we don't get them done. See that? Might need something up there. On the other hand, it depends what tags go in it. It might not. Or journal cards or papers. Yep, so I'm not going to put it too close to the bottom so that it's not, you know, if I put something heavy in it, it's not on a weak spot. Not bad. Not bad. So I have inked a little bit around these pages, but I haven't done anything heavy at all around them. They're very, very faint. Right, so let's build even across the front. So where did we put that triple pocket on that very blue one? Is it very blue this side? Oh yeah, that was it. It was next to that, wasn't it? Lovely. Yeah, so when I've finished here with this video, I have got to go and pack up my, well, a lot of my kitchen and my crockery and pots and things, and just leave us enough for the next few days. That is going to be quite a job, but that means I can then really scrub out the cupboards without it being a last minute job. So definitely not the same amount of fun as I would have sitting here. but there will be some satisfaction involved in getting the cupboards empty and, you know, really clean. It's not that I don't empty them and clean them, perhaps not as often as I should, but yeah, it'll be very satisfying to see them sparse and shining. Where did we put the other one? Yeah, if you have been with me, you'll know that I said about that tipping that I was going to dig out something from the bird books, because I've got several. Well, I have, but I packed them, and one of the first things I packed, I'd forgotten about that. So is it that page? Yeah, so I'll either have to think again about what I put on it or wait a few days. But what I would like to do is finish this before I move and get it listed on Etsy. What I'd like to do is sell it before I move, so that it's one less thing to move, but you know, who knows, which means I might have to put something else on the as the tipping on the back of the envelope. So that's allegedly where my brain is. I think I've gone a bit lower with that one than the other. Yeah, I definitely have. It works well with that though, doesn't it? I'm just wondering if that'd be nice down there. It would. Have I got enough for the other one? Yeah, so I need to come up with something. No. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Yeah. Vintage but different. About that. Is there enough on there for the two? Whoops. I think there is. I don't know why, I just saw it out the corner of my eye and thought, I fancy a bit of lace down the edge of that pocket. I'll put it inside a bit so it doesn't catch when when I'm putting stuff in and out. Alright, can I draw a straight line with this? Ooh. And the answer to that is no. Definitely you cannot. Never mind. What did I always used to say? It gives it character. It gives it character. I've got something there I can just check yet. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? Needs a minute or two now before I... Where is the pin out of this glue? Before I do the same on the other one. Oops. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the pin in. Did it. And then I think we'll put some embellishments on those tags. Or should we look at these two? We've still got these two to put in, haven't we? Yeah, I think I will put, because I like to build even, you know, so the same number in the back as the front of Ephemera. So put one of these in the front, one of these in the back. And then I think by the time we've put all the tags and journal cards and things in, it'll be fat enough. I don't think it's going to need much more. Oh, what was I going to do on that? I've shut that pocket and I didn't intend to there. Let me just pop something in it. I think it must be dry by now, but I don't want to risk it. Not thrown on the floor. Craft envelope. Where did I put? Can you tell me? It's on this tray. That little, yes, tape measure. There it is. I see it sticking out. Oops. I like that as well. Let's have a look then. I was just thinking, does it look a bit odd, do you think? Don't need it all, do we? We could have it ripped off a little bit. I'll make it look like it's ripped off. I just like it. and it kind of takes centre stage there in the middle of that envelope. But it needs something around it, I think, otherwise it will just look like it's been plonked there to cover something. Or what should we have with it then? What have we got? Something a darker blue. Probably want something little, don't we? That's darker blue. We've got a darkish blue stamp. That's not dark blue, but it's interesting. Anything else? Right, more than enough there to choose from. We don't want that green or that one. Let's get rid of those. It's got a lot of white around it. I think this will be a nice embellishment on a page in its entirety, to be honest. Obviously I haven't inked around all of these. I have done some of them. I maybe just did the ones I stitched. Can't remember now. Yeah, this is an ink with me video. I'll do them all and then we won't be playing this silly game again with these. Quite, as I'm seeing that stamp on there, I quite like it. It's from Denmark, I believe. Okay, let's stop procrastinating. Oh, it's an envelope, so I suppose it could have a stamp on it there, couldn't it? That would be a good idea. And then what? Something under it. Oops, that looks nice on there. This is the thing with these kits, the bits all fall on top of each other and they all look really nice together. That looks like a label, doesn't it, and a stamp, and then it's just, perhaps if I take the top off there as well, it looks like it's fallen on it. Decision made. Oops, I was just going to give up then when it started to come out. So I am, when I sit down tonight, going to sew up the signatures into the cover, I should say, of the journals that are going on the giveaway. I might wrap that round. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, so the 500 subbies giveaway. So if you don't know about that, where have you been? But to celebrate my 500 subscribers, still can't really believe it, it's amazing. I'm doing a prize draw. There will be 2 prizes, one for people in Europe and one for people the rest of the world, just to allow me to give 2 colours come through there, has it? Allow me to give 2 prizes and, you know, afford the postage, because if I drew 2 out that ended up going to the far corners of the earth at the moment, I think it's to do with UK coming out of the European Union. I think the postage has just gone crazy to anywhere out of the UK, really. But more so the further away ones, strangely enough, the ones that are not in Europe. Yeah, like that. Might need a fastener on it. I knew that before actually, but we'll come to that. Might back something like that, and yeah, it's just gorgeous how everything goes with each other. keep saying that, don't I? Why was I talking about? Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew the signatures into the, so you might get to see them tomorrow, and then the day after I'll be drawing the names. So if you've not heard about it and you've not entered, I said any video between me announcing it, which was about 5 days ago now, 6 days ago maybe, and now, and drawing it, any of the videos between then and now, I will get it out. If you comment with the word enter me underneath, you've got to be a subscriber and you've got to be visible, so I need to be able to see, you know, that you are showing up on my subscribers. Give me a like, a thumbs up, and I'll enter you for the prize draw. That's it for that. Right, what was we doing? This, yeah, this needs a centre piece. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, I don't know what I stuck that on with. It obviously wasn't art glitter. How very bizarre. It's like it's just got a blob on the end. Maybe that's, I bet it was Fabri-Tac, and that's better. That'll soon grip, won't it? And I missed half of it. Gosh, how long have we been going? Ages. Right, let's get these two in, otherwise you're not going to see much, are we? Or shall I put some tags in so you can see some tags in? Yeah. Let's put some tags in. No, that other pocket wants lace on it. What's going in here? What are we going to put in here? It's going to be a journal card rather than a tag, isn't it? Just so you can at least see some of it filled. So something tallish. Could do, but we could have something taller if we've got it. That's taller. It might need a bit of embellishing. Bit samey in the colour. Will you fit? Oh, that's a shame. You? Yeah, you definitely need backing though. Go with 2 maybe. 3. Maybe. What we're going to have in here. So we could do with a tall tag without anything on it. Postcard. Do something taller behind it as well, couldn't I? Don't think about anything taller. Yes, I have got you. Wow. Alright, let's get some stuff in the front. Obviously, if I change my mind and move it around, you'll see it during the flip through. Just spotted that over there. Yes, I've just done some scruffy stitching around it. Oh, and it's got the matching peacock feathers behind it. That was a piece that I really liked, that one. Just the blue drew me there. Love those birdies. Right. So what did we have? 3 pieces in that other one, didn't we? That's a nice piece. Got them spread everywhere. Too big, too big. Too samey, too samey. Do you fit? Oh, you do. That's that one. We had 3. I'll just put that in for now. May not stay, but so we've got 3 each side. Talk about speed filling. That has got something in it, look. Did I just feel the paper come off then? I did. Goodness me. That will be glue stick. I'm starting, oh goodness me, look, I'm starting to, I'm really starting to fall out of love with glue stick. Now this is, I know it's craft card and it does soak the glue up. That's quite worrying, isn't it? That's not just a corner. That won't come up, excuse me while I just squeeze it down. But will the top half? No. It's very bizarre, the rest of it's stuck. Oh, wind's getting up out there. I'll have to check the other one when I get to it. Yeah, this is what I was wanting to get to some of these tags. I definitely want one of these frilly ones in, and it definitely wants embellishing when we get to it. Yeah, I definitely should have left the top open on those. They're nice bigger ones, aren't they? Nope, you've got the same. What have we got then? We've got eyelash trim. I haven't got a piece of this in there. I think the green might be a nice contrast, green and cream, to all that blue. Got me thinking around. I think some of those tags probably do as well, actually. Say I could go on and do 4 or 5 videos just embellishing this with you, but I won't get everything else done. We didn't do the back one of those, did we? Did we? That coffee dyed doily smells lovely. I'm wondering if one of these would go in here. It's too much. No, it's too much. Here's a nice tall one. Here's a nice big one. Oh, a nice green squatty one. Yeah, and that's got rid of some of the, oh yes, some of the tags, hasn't it? Yeah. Lovely. So have we filled the, oh no, we haven't filled those corner ones. I was going to say, have we filled everything we've put in? Where's my other corner one? Because he needs a bit of lace on him. Huh. There. I cut a piece, didn't I? I've still got that eyelash trim floating about. Right, are we going to be straight this time with the glue? What's your guess? What's your best guess? I'll surprise you one of these days. I thought that was a bit of a strange angle, and that was very close to my finger. That's better. Right, oh, no lid in it, no pin in it, and it just spitted a spot of glue. Oh, that's better, look. Oh, how much better was that? Which is the right side. So I don't know if you remember, I did show you this. It definitely is vintage lace, because I found it in a grab bag of material, and it had that horrible charity shop smell when I brought it home. So I had to wash it, and it was like washing spaghetti, to be honest, to wash it and hang it on the line. But it was worth it. It's still got that vintage colour to it, so it's not pristine and white. Well, there's my pin. But it does smell nice now. Fabric conditioner. So what do we think we want in these? I'm thinking we could make something nice and big to go in these. Oh, that's nice though. Bet you're too big, aren't you? No. Yes. By a millimetre. Dare I? Oh, that was very close. Gosh, I'll be upset if I get it nearly there and it still doesn't quite fit. Oh, please fit. Yes, it does. Win. Oh, pleased with that. I love this. It's got a little bird on the back as well. Oops, don't bend it, Denise. Not. Yeah, nice. So it probably will want something up there, and we may well at the end add something in front, but for now I like that. I wonder if that ABC one will fit in the other one then. Which is where there. Oh, that's handy, because there was a light one, a dark one, and I've got a dark. Yeah. Yep, super duper. This is what I love about the kits, especially in Nanine's kits. Everything just fits and contrasts, and you're never short of anything. So what about in here? I haven't thought about anything for in here yet. I think it might just be a piece of stationery folded up. Let's organise what we've got. Sorry, that was the microphone. I've got those two lovely square ones. corner one gone again? I just had a thought if it would. It hides all that lovely creaminess of that, but I do quite like it. Let's try the other one. Why can't I remember where everything is? Because I'm rushing it a bit, I think. I don't do rushing, as you know. Yeah, actually I might leave them in there. Right, so what was I doing? I was having a look what we've got. So they're all embellishments, I think. Postcards. Oh, another little pocket to go in. Yeah, these are easily going to fit in, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4 tags. 5 tags if I use that one. These two, which are going to be tucks of some description. Just 3 postcards. Wow, we put a lot of stuff in there, didn't we? Another embellishment. And this, which I think was just part of the paper, but I cut out and backed because I thought it looked like quite a good journal card. Yeah. When you've got lines, there's no excuse for it not being straight, is there really? Well, straighter than that was, shall we say, because it's still not spot on, but yeah, I like that. Oops, that's going to be really nice for writing on as well. So that's got a card in it. How am I going to put? I think I might just put that over the page. If we embellish that and embellish that. I think that key's just going to get lost, isn't it? It is, and that's made out of the same paper. I love that. Is that going to get lost? Not necessarily. There is a cream one. Just like the shape of that. I wonder if I could make this shape into that. What do you think? Just cut the corners with the hole. Yeah, the circle punch. But the circle punch doesn't like cutting thin paper, does it? So something else I can cut with it. Yeah, it's just a plain piece of paper. Let's try that. This could all go wrong or be fabulous. Who knows? Right, if I try and line it up with the middle, it's going to be a big divot, that, isn't it? Oh, not bad. Now, if I could do them all the same, we might have a winner. Whoops. It's moving about. I've lost my eye, if you know what I mean. Oh no, we're doing all right. Hold your breath now. A little bit smaller, but not too drastic. That doesn't look very straight. One of those things is not very straight. I'm quite impressed with that. I know I'm easily impressed. Let's get some ink on this dauber. You've got to play and experiment with things. It doesn't matter. What's the worst that would have gone wrong there? Probably my dented pride on film, but other than that, piece of paper that I needed to cut a bit shorter than it was originally. The fun is in the playing. And actually I like what we've created there. So if we have something small and blue in there, I don't know what yet, but I do like that on there. Definitely like that on there. Yeah. I might have to keep on making bits of ephemera with the kit that's left, and I could save them, I suppose, or I could put a set in the shop, maybe put a set in and see if anybody wants them, because there's still so many pieces, you know, embellishment pieces. Oops. I don't know, I really like that for some reason. It's just appealing to me. So, what do we want on there? A bit of something. Not necessarily something a uniform shape, you know, that you can see through the hole. Ooh, whoops. Kind of looking for blue, aren't we? What about something like that showing? Is that interesting enough? I think it is actually. And then when you take the card out, oops, out there, yeah, so it's, the card's got a bit of interest as well then, hasn't it, the journal card. Get rid of those white bits. My double seems to be soaking up the ink at the minute, unless my pad's dried up. It seems fine when I dip it. It's just not much on me dropper like they used to be. Right, Denise. Yeah, that's not very oval really, is it? Try not to rub the edge too much where all the ink is. That has been, give it a bit more, shall we? I feel like it might need something else. We haven't got any butterflies on anything yet, have we? And I feel the pressure of time. We're running out of time. Someone's had a nibble out of his wing. Whoops. Yeah, goodbye antennae. At least he's got a nice thick brown edge into him, so where I'm cutting in, it's not causing too much. Oh, he's a bit misshapen there. Can't tell once the white's gone though. Yeah. Right, yeah. Off to the side of him. Yep. Just gives it a little bit of something. The je ne sais quoi, is it? And in there, obviously the butterfly won't show in there, it's just give the card a bit of something when you take it out. Oh, the butterfly does show in there. Oh, what a shame. I wanted it high up so it wouldn't see. Never mind, never mind. Okay, so that can just go in somewhere over a page. Let's put the lid on the blue. And how am I doing for time? I didn't look. Oh, yeah, I'm well over the hour, so that we'll have to end it there. Where shall we put you? It just flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Well, it might not for you, but it does for me. And that's the middle. Gosh, that one's got something in. That one's got the doily. That one's got something in. That's not really strong enough, so that one's got something in. Oh, have to be the one with the doily, I think. So yeah, by the time I've put the other one on, I think it might have to go on there. It's quite pretty next to that blue, isn't it? Now, I'm going to put a pretty clip on it, but I don't seem to have one here at the minute, so I'll just put that on to give you the idea. We might have a little nice dangle or a diamante or something on it. Yeah. So opposite that will go this as a tuck and a flip out, and then that'll be it. Front on, you'll see it as a flip through. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Okay, so sorry to keep you for so long. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed what you've seen here. Hope you have a lovely, lovely day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.